Have you seen the trailer for Let There Be Carnage? Man, I can't wait for this movie. Welcome to Escaping the Echo Chamber. So now, this isn't what I normally do. Occasionally I do, some movie, reactions and stuff like that, discuss topics. So if you like this topic, let me know in the comment section that you want me to cover more of, entertainment type stuff. And if you don't, okay, yeah, feel free to let me know that too. Hey, just stick to the politics. We're not here for this. We're not here to hear you talk about the latest movie, Spider-Man movie. But it's not technically Spider-Man. It should be. And hey, actually, we don't know if anybody's showing up in this movie. So, hey, because already, what we've seen in the trailer, if you're familiar with the comic book material, you'll be as excited as I am for this movie. So, I mean, I've been wanting to see Carnage on the big screen in a movie for a while, provided they did him right. And Woody Harrelson looks like he's doing a really good job of him. Number one, Woody Harrelson has the skill and the talent to do it, and he looks like he actually is going to kill this role. Just like handle it. Then you have Venom. So it's more of a humorous take on Venom and Eddie Brock, which wasn't really what I was hoping for, because I really wanted Venom to be not an anti-hero. I wanted Venom to be Venom. Like when I was young, when I was reading the comic books, Venom was not an anti-hero. Venom was the villain. He was a villain that was less villainous than some other villains in some aspects. For instance, when Carnage shows up on the scene, Venom is like, wow, this guy needs to be stopped. And so what's really exciting, and I figured what it was once I saw some of the casting. So once I saw that Shriek was going to be in the movie and being played by Naomi Harris, I think she's from the I didn't expect to see as much as of Naomi Harris in the trailer, but they did, and I'm like, okay, so this is looking really good, because everything from the trailer, if you're not familiar with the comic book, is not Carnage's first appearance. It's actually Maximum Carnage. So we're actually seeing Maximum Carnage comic series on the big screen, which is like a big deal. And why I'm looking forward to seeing Shriek, because we've already seen her. We've seen Carnage. We've seen Venom. The question is, are we going to see anybody else? Because in the Maximum Carnage series, it's not just Carnage. It's not just Venom. It's Carnage and Shriek. They have Doppelganger, and it's Venom. It's Spider-Man. You've got other people that join in, and like they have to take on. It's them versus it's a team up movie basically. It was in the comic book. It's a team up series, but you've got multiple individuals that get involved. And so now the question is Spider-Man not in this universe? Because there's still a potential to do something so great. Like when Sony had its difficulties with Marvel, I proposed, and in fact, look at the video. Look at the video that I put up. I'm posting that's right here. Click on this and look at the video, because I proposed how Sony could take over the game. They chose to capitulate to Marvel. Okay. But they can still do it. They can still just up the game and carve out such a great niche for themselves and establish themselves as like, yeah, we're not going anywhere. Like we've got the Spider-Man universe, and we're going to use it. But so one of the things I had mentioned was, in addition to bringing, the three Spider-Men, Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland together, you can actually start introducing other individuals into the Spider-Man cinematic universe. Such as, imagine there's a universe where Peter Parker didn't get bit by the spider. Gwen Stacy did, because that's an actual thing. It happened in the comic books. So what if that's why we don't have Spider-Man in this universe? Is because we have Spider-Gwen, who hasn't shown up yet. But if you've got Venom having to go up against Shriek and Carnage and maybe others, this would be a great opportunity for him to get some help. This would be a great opportunity. And so if this is just hypothetical, I'm tossing it out there, it would have been great if they did it. If they didn't, like post-credit scene, it would be great to see Emma Stone show up as Spider-Gwen. That would that would bring down the house. That would just, listen, if Sony did that, I'm just saying, if Sony did that, it would be amazing. It would be amazing because we already see that something is shaping up within the next Spider-Man movie. If you've got Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield showing up, those are the rumors, because Andrew Garfield said he didn't get a call. Now, listen very carefully to what Andrew Garfield said. I didn't get a call. Did you get an email? Did somebody come see you? Like, I didn't get a call. That's very specific language. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe people. I'm almost certain, like, he better be in this movie. Like, he better be in No Way Home. And then when he is, people will be like, but he said he didn't, you lied. Like, no, I said I didn't get a call. They sent an email. They sent a limo, they sent a private jet, flew me out and said, hey, we need you in this movie. So don't get worried. Don't get frantic. I didn't get a call was a very specific statement. And I think he's still, I think that's just his way of spinning people so that people are going to still be surprised once it happens. And it shows up that they're all three in the movie. And the question is, who else is going to be in the movie? That's the thing. But you're setting up an entire Spider-Man cinematic universe. And eventually, I think you're going to have the crossover with Venom meets up with, even if he's originally in a different universe, where they all meet up in some way or form, where they, interact. So I'm looking forward to seeing more trailers. I'm looking forward to seeing this movie. It's Maximum Carnage on the big screen. And it is R, right? Yeah, it has to be R. Like, you can't have Carnage and say, hey, oh yeah, we're going for PG-13. I gotta double check that, because that rating better be I gotta double check that. So I just checked, they don't have the rating listed. This better be rated R. Like, you do not do a Carnage movie and try to skimp on the PG-13. No, under no circumstances. But hey, I'm looking forward to it. But the thing I do want to talk about is the Marvels. I want to talk about the Marvels. So Captain Marvel 2 has an official title. It's called The Marvels, which will be Captain Marvel, Photon, Monica Rambeau, and Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel. Because I forgot that Miss Marvel is coming out, the series is coming out on Disney Plus soon. But then that means the three of them. So now, if you have those three, it's going to be a very woman-centric movie. And if you have a woman-centric hero team, you better have a woman-centric female villain team. Who am I talking about? You better have. They better have Rogue and Mystique. And now here's the thing. If you're doing the Secret War, you're looking for Skrulls that are shapeshifters, right? You come across a shapeshifter, you assume is a Skrull. You find out at some point, this woman's human. This is not a Skrull. What's going on? Like, it blows your mind. Like, you've encountered something else. You don't realize you've just found mutants. You've just had an encounter with mutants, and now the game has changed. And now it's like, okay, never mind these Skrulls. We got to deal with these guys, these people. And you have them trying to, and this is my proposal. This is what I hope they have to do. I hope they do. I mean, like, how, I don't know how prominent it's going to be, but it better be part of this movie. Where now they have to go after Mystique. They try to, Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel tries to go after Mystique and gets stopped by Rogue, who looks at Mystique as a mother figure. And even though Captain Marvel doesn't die, she's like kind of dead, coma comatose, like just out of commission. And that's why this makes sense, because you're calling it the Marvels. So it makes sense that you're setting it up for Captain Marvel to die in this movie at the hands of Rogue, which now sets up the big one. The big one that hasn't been shown, and you can't show this title yet because then people would know it's coming. But it would be setting up something bigger than Endgame, bigger than Civil War. Avengers versus X-Men. Like Avengers versus X-Men will change like that. Like if you think, because there's a level of, okay, where do we go from here? Like there seems to be only certain places you can go to that are, more exciting, that are higher, and you have to go there. Like just the X-Men movie is going to be good, but Avengers versus X-Men, that will change the game. Like that will shut shit down. That will change the game. Like, yes, do it. And if they're not planning to do it, let this be let this go viral so that they do it. In fact, yeah, let that be the objective. Let them see this and say, yes, we have to do this. We have to have Rogue and Mystique. We have to let Rogue kill Captain Marvel and set up the showdown between Avengers and X-Men. You're saying, but wait, if she's with Mystique, because then the X-Men find her, they take her under their wing, they start reforming her, and then the Avengers come for her and be like, hey, we want her. And they're like, nah, she's with us now. Avengers versus X-Men. Okay, so I'm just thinking out loud, hoping that, well, let's take a look at it. My Spider-Man cinematic universe is starting to shape up, the potential's there. All they have to do is, I can show them the door, but Marvel has to walk through it. Thanks for checking out this episode out. As always, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Like I said, I don't normally do, just sporadically do, entertainment type stuff. If you like this type of content, you want me to do more, like I said, write in the comment section, hey, we wanted to see you do more of this. If there's something specific, hey, we want you to talk about this movie. What you think of this? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll do it. If you say, hey, we don't come here to see you talk about movies. We're here to talk about serious issues. Stick to the issues. If that's what you want, calm down. Let me know in the comment section. I'll back up. All right. Thanks for checking out the channel. I'll see you next time.